welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, hi, I'm Cora. Check out the description box below for links to all my social accounts, as well as my website, corashea.com. And let's hop into today's video because we're going to be talking about how to decrease your phone screen time. Hi everyone! Live your best possible life. Alright guys, and it probably is. I cannot talk enough about how important. Tip number one is to implement into your morning routine to do something, anything, first before checking your phone. That could be stretching, that could be journaling, that could be getting up and getting a glass of water. Absolutely anything that you could add to your morning routine that you do and you complete it before you actually check your phone is going to not only, of course, be good for your mental well-being, but it's going to start your day on the right note in terms of lowering and just generally having less time on your phone. So look at your morning routine, evaluate what you currently do. There's a good chance you check your phone right away. Most of us do. I did for a very long time as well. There's nothing, don't feel bad about it, but let's work on it together to add something into your morning routine that is better for you than checking your phone right away. Number two is to get screen time reports from your phone. If you have an iPhone, then you can just go into your settings, just like use the search thing on the top to look for screen time reports, and you are able to set them up to get a push notification. I have mine set at one time a week. I think that's the only option. But then when you actually click on it, it gives you much more detailed information about a lot of different elements of where your phone time is going, which apps you're using the most time on, just generally what you're doing on your phone. If you have a better idea of what you're doing with your time when you're on your phone, it's going to improve the chance that you're able to combat those things then and spend less time on your phone. Tip number three is to use an app that tells you to get off of your phone. There are tons of apps on every different app store out there where you can just search phone timers, phone limits, screen time, screen limits, etc. And you'll find tons of options where you can go into the app and either have it tell you to go off of your phone after you spent X amount of time on your phone, kind of like what Instagram can do with the notifications. Or you can get ones where they even lock your phone unless you put in a passcode so that you can't use your phone for a certain amount of time. Either way, that's a great tool for really forcing you to get off your phone and to help you build a habit. Of course, the long-term idea is that you don't need to be using apps like that in the future, but in the current time, work on building habits and routines that have less screen time throughout the day. And using an app like this is a fantastic tool to help you get to that point. Tip number four is one a lot of us need to hear no matter what, and that is to stop working when you're not working. If you look into what you're doing on your phone, if you are either working or if you're a student a lot of times as well, similar concept, you're going to see that a lot of your time is spent checking your emails, even when you don't need to be checking your emails, checking for updates on different projects, reports, things like that you don't actually need to be doing at that time. So not only will that help your generally work-life balance, but it's also going to help decrease your phone time because you're not spending as much time working when you're not actually working. Tip number five is to create a before bed routine that has no phone time in it. So that could be 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45, 60, whatever you have, however much time you can commit to this routine before going to bed. I have a blog post that I will link below with ideas for your before bed routine. It could be meditation, it could be stretching, it could be journaling, it could be listening to music, it could be doing your skincare routine, some kind of self-care. Whatever you add into your before bed routine, just make sure that it doesn't include any phone time. So when you're about to start your before bed routine, plug your phone in, put it somewhere away from your bed, and then start your routine to ensure that you're making sure that you have that time at the end of the night that you are not on your phone. It's also good for your eyes and good for your mind to have some time unwinding from screens as well before you go to sleep. It can help. It's been proven repeatedly that it can help you get better sleep at night as well. So that's a win-win. Tip number 6 is to find things that you would rather do than be on your phone. There's a good chance that if you are spending a lot of time on your phone, it's because you are lacking a hobby outside of being on your phone. So take some time to figure out different hobbies and interests that you have that don't involve as much time on your phone. I also have a blog post with 125 productive or just generally activities that you could consider doing. I will link them below. And then as you try new activities or hobbies or interests and you like them, make sure you keep a list of them on your phone or on a notepad or wherever, so that you can reference back to them when you're on your phone. You're like, oh my God, I need to do something besides being on my phone, and you can reference that list and pick something to do, and then set your phone away, put it in a different room, put it in a drawer, something like that, so you're not tempted by it, and go do an activity that does not involve being on your phone. Tip number 7 is to charge your phone away from you. The space alone can just help you in general spend less time on your phone. So anytime that your phone is in need of being charged, charge it away from you. You know, if you're in your office and you don't have an option, like your phone has to be in the same room as you, that's okay. Just charge it on your bookshelf, charge it somewhere, even if it's just the opposite end of the desk, where it's just inconvenient enough to check your phone that you'll probably check it less and therefore spend less time on your phone. Tip number 8 is to turn off unnecessary notifications. I find this to be helpful in general with helping me not be as distracted by things. So go into your settings, go into your apps, and turn off, or go into notifications. It depends on what type of phone you have. But go through and turn off notifications for any apps that you don't actually need notifications for. Games, shopping, social media, things like that. Turn off those notifications so that you're not getting constant little bangs and buzzes and screen flashes that are going to distract you and going to kind of increase the chance that you're actually going to look at your phone when you get those notifications. And the final tip I have is to make your lock screen a reminder. So just go into an app like Canva or just even your Notes app and then take a screenshot of it and make yourself just a little screensaver that is a reminder to spend less time on your phone. It could be like cute and aesthetic, or it could just be right to the point, like don't go on your phone. Having that reminder every single time you look at your phone is going to really help you. It's going to give you that tinge of guilt that is probably necessary and going to be helpful to help keep you off of your phone. Alright guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button below so that you can always be notified when I have new videos, and also check out my website that is linked below because there's tons of content on there for how to improve yourself and work on self-development and productivity, and then also just some fun lifestyle content. So definitely check that out, and I hope everyone is having an awesome day. Bye!